Hi there, in this video I'll show you on how you can create a coloring book content using Recraft AI. But you cannot just go to the platform and then click the image button and then start prompting or describing the picture that you want to generate. There are other settings that you need to be aware of in order to get this kind of picture. So let me show you how you can do it. First, let's navigate to Recraft.ai and then you can sign into your account. If you don't have any account, you can sign up for free using the link in my video description. Now, click create new project and just wait until the editor is open, and then I will show you how you can create a coloring book content picture. Now, click image, and before you describe anything, click on this button, select the model basically, and then you have to search line art. Hit enter on the keyboard and you can select this option. It's called line art with this picture. Click on it and click apply. Then you can actually specify the picture that you want to generate. So for this example, I'll try to create a picture of, let's say, a lizard. Sorry about that. Now you can specify the aspect ratio. You can set it to be vertical or horizontal depending on the kind of aspect ratio that you want to get, but I think I will stick to 1:1 or a square picture. And then here you can adjust the details of the picture. You can set it between primitive to extreme. Now, if you want to create a picture that is complicated, you can set to this option, but it really depends on the target audience. I think the younger the audience, usually you want to set it to be very, very low, close to primitive. But for older audience, then you probably want to set it to maximum. But I think the best setting is probably somewhere in between. I think low to medium are the best settings. So let's try using the low setting. And after that, you can just click the Recraft button and wait for this tool to generate the coloring book content. It will create two pictures and you can decide which one that you actually want to use for your own coloring book project, basically. Alright, so this is the result. And yeah, it's actually great, but maybe the thing that I did not like is that there is too many black areas. So like this one, there's this stripe, which I don't think would be necessary. So if you want to reduce that, usually you want to set the setting to be even lower. So I'm going to set it to primitive and I'll do it again. Actually, there is a way for you to somewhat affect the output by adjusting the prompt. You can actually be very specific on the prompting. Oh, there you go. This one looks way better. So by reducing the complexity, it will make the image less simple and therefore the black area can be reduced. Now, let me show you another trick that lets you generate multiple pictures at once so you don't have to manually set up everything for every single image that you want to create. Okay, now I'm going to show you the method. Click on the empty area of the editor and then click image set. You should be able to create up to 6 images at once. Now let's click on this setting again and search for line art. This is the mode that I do recommend. It allows you to generate all sorts of different pictures like these ones. Now let's click apply and then you can describe what picture that you want to create. I'll try to create a picture of a cat and then dog and then let's say capybara, lion, and let's try tiger, and it's a mouse. And of course you can specify the details. Let's set it to primitive and also the aspect ratio I'll keep it to the default setting and click the Recraft button. So it allows you to generate up to 6 images at once. You don't have to manually click on each image and then apply the setting or click the Recraft button. Everything can be done simultaneously. So that's the benefit of using the image set feature on Recraft, and it is also possible to download all of them at once, and I'll show you that later. So this is the generation. I would say it's quite simple, maybe because the setting was the primitive, but if you make it to be more complex like medium or even high, then the picture is going to be more complicated. But overall, I'm quite happy with this generation. Now, if you want to download a picture, you can either do it manually, just right click and export as PNG. I do recommend using PNG because that's the best format for the kind of this kind of picture. But if you want to download all images at once, especially on this image set, you can right click on the empty area that is not the image, like around the edges. Right click, export as, and then select PNG and just wait for the tool to download everything. You'll see that it will download all the images at once. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, all these pictures have been downloaded to my computer, and then later you can use it to create a coloring book page. You can use a platform like Canva, which I think is quite popular and can be used to generate coloring books. And some people actually make living by selling this kind of picture. But I do want to warn you that there are some people out there telling you that it's going to be easy. You can use AI to sell products like this. But the thing is, this market is kind of saturated, and the people that want to actually get something like this will probably use AI anyway. So it's going to be a bit more difficult and challenging. But if you have any value proposition, then I think you could theoretically sell this product, the product that you can create using Recraft AI. So if you find this video to be useful, then feel free to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.